Good morning, good morning. How are you, loved ones? What's really going down? Listen, I wanted to come to you real quick and I wanted to tell y'all that I was in the bushes last night. All right, so Tita Talkz made a video saying that 5A is not on crack. Crack, that's not her thing. And my issue is not about what Tita said. My issue is with Kwani's response. So Quanetta went on and made a response and she said that 5A is a crackhead and she's possibly a functioning crackhead and XYZ and gave all these examples. Now, my issue is that Tita is an ex-addict. She's in recovery right now. She's actually used crack cocaine and Kwani has never used crack. So if I'm inclined to listen to somebody, it's going to be Tita. But what I want to know is how come Tita doesn't have the right to have an opinion? How come Tita doesn't have the right to come out and speak on her experiences as a woman who's been addicted to drugs, who's in recovery right now? How come Tita's opinion is not valid? How can someone who's never used fucking drugs and claim they've never had a drink, don't do drugs, don't do shit, you can tell someone who's been there, done that, and lived it that she's wrong? Absolutely not. Now, it's been my experience from dealing with crackheads, because like I said, crack destroyed my neighborhood. So I know what crack is. I've seen it. Crack's destroyed many families. People are still suffering from the effects that crack had on their life, okay? So how can you say this woman don't know what she's talking about? You're stressing about functioning crackheads, but I just want to point out that, yeah, they might be functioning, but guess what? They look like shit. You look like shit, okay? You look like complete and utter shit. You're not doing anything for yourself. You barely washing your ass maybe once every 2 weeks because your concern is getting high. I don't care if you got $5 million and you a crackhead. That means you just smoke all goddamn day. That just means you ain't got a trick for your shit, but you smoking all day long, okay? The more money you have, the more you smoking. That's just how that shit goes. People who hallucinate, people sell out their children. People will do anything for crack. And I think that's why they be calling homegirl a crackhead. Because in their opinion, she's pimping out her children, her daughter, she's doing unsavory things. And that's why they're calling her a crackhead. Not necessarily that she's actually smoking a fucking crack pipe. Clearly, she's not, because anybody who's smoking a real crack pipe, I'm telling you right now, them bitches ain't got time to be on camera. They fidgeting, they moving 100 miles an hour, they scheming, they trying to get what they got to get. She ain't got time to be sitting on here talking about no goddamn cash app. That bitch should be out in them streets. You heard? Crack is the word. When crack is the word, crack is your life. Let's be real. Because people talk about functioning crackheads and people have money and they smoke. Listen, you still look like shit. Whitney Houston, she looked like shit. Mary J. Blige, when she was out there on that shit, she looked like shit. You see a complete change in her, okay? So the effects are there. You can't hide that. Somebody starts smoking crack today, you will notice by tomorrow evening. You'll be like, what the fuck happened to Steven? What happened? What's going on? They bugging. What is he talking about? Crazy shit. I don't know. He saw a monster, wild shit, because they hallucinate. They do all kind of crazy ass shit, but getting on the internet is not high on the list of things that they're going to be doing. I can promise you that. And that's what Tita was saying. But I don't think, how can you discredit what she's lived and what she knows? Who the fuck are you? People have a lot of nerve. I was listening to that video. I was like, is this lady crazy? I just felt that it was crazy because she was saying, I've never done a drug. I've never done this and I've never done that. But you are always in a position to sit over there in your fucking high horse and judge people. Like, this woman is I guess she's the YouTube street queen because it's what she says goes. I see how she roll around here and be, and it is what it is. I mean, they respect her on that level, cool. But I can relate more to someone who's experienced what they're talking about. If you have no experience, then I really don't, I don't really need to hear from you about it at the end of the day. Real shit. Like, what are we really talking about here? We're talking about what you think or what you know. Because if you ain't never been on crack, I'm definitely not going to listen to you over somebody who's in recovery. They know 100%, 1 million times better than you do, period, point blank. There's no argument there. But I just was like, why the fuck would this lady come out? And it was kind of disrespectful. Like, that's the thing I think that caught me off guard. How she just said, Tita, I disagree with you. But it was like, You was telling her that she was wrong. You were telling her about her life experience. You was telling her she don't know what being on crack is. The fuck? Black people. Black people, we gotta do better than that. That's crazy. You're gonna just hold discredit someone's life. Your experience, your journey, it means nothing. That's like the white people do us with slavery. Okay? You experience what? Excuse me? That's not what happened. That's not how it goes. We know how it feels. Do you?